This is the story of David, who lived with his mom when he was growing up. When he was younger, David liked going to school and was involved with sports, community events, and with friends and family. In grade 5, David struggled with schoolwork, but generally got by with help from his teachers. In grade 7, David played hockey and spent a lot of time alone playing video games in his room. His mom tried to have a movie night with David once a week so they could have quality time together, but she was often called into work at the last minute. In grade 9, David started to skip classes and hang out with a tough crowd who were involved with violence and drugs. His mom was concerned and talked to his teachers, his grandparents, and some of her friends, but other than checking in with David to see if he was okay, no adults went the extra step to connect him with clubs, sports, or spending more time with him. Eventually, David and the gang were arrested for selling drugs and possession of firearms. Unfortunately, David continued on this harmful path into adulthood. What could have happened if David had more of the 40 developmental assets built for him? Who were the adults in his life who could have been intentional asset builders for David? Let's look at David's journey again. In grade 5, David struggled with schoolwork, but generally got by with help from the teachers. One teacher met with David and a few other kids once a week at recess to play a board game they all liked. David looked forward to these game times, and they made him feel better about school overall. In grade 7, David played hockey, where his coach went out of his way to make a positive comment to him every game and practice. Even though he spent a lot of time alone playing video games in his room, his mom asked what games he was playing and would sometimes join him. His mom also took Friday nights off work so they could hang out to watch movies and eat popcorn. In grade 9, David's mom met all his teachers and asked for ideas on how to keep David motivated with his homework. When she met with the music teacher, he said he would keep encouraging David to play guitar. She also noticed David was starting to hang out with a group of kids she didn't know, so she encouraged David to invite them for dinner. David's grandfather took him fishing once in a while, and David's aunt invited him over for dinner when his mom had to work late. A neighbor also offered David a job doing yard work. David's relationship with these caring adults helped build assets for him, which helped avoid harmful behaviors. Research from the Search Institute shows that by increasing the number of assets in youth, we will improve the lives of young people by enhancing their health, education, as well as their physical and mental well-being. A youth with fewer assets is more likely to demonstrate risk behaviors such as skipping school, substance use, and engaging in violence. No single person could build all 40 assets for David, but his mom, teachers, coaches, family members, and neighbors all helped build assets just by spending time with him. Imagine how our schools, families, and communities would be different if we all did this for every youth in our lives. To download a list of the Yukonized version of the 40 developmental assets, visit yukon.ca /40-assets.